Hello, Coyote Artists. So this week we're still looking at the studio habits of mind. Today we're going to talk about develop craft, and then we're going to get some perspective on our artworks. So let's get started. So when we develop craft, that means I can practice and improve my art. So the more you draw, the more you paint, the more that you do sewing, the better you will get at those things. So with art, you definitely need to practice in order to get better. It's learning to use tools and materials. So learning how to use a ruler, learning how to use a loom, even how to use a paintbrush. It's also learning new art skills and practicing them. So one art skill that we're going to talk about today is perspective. So perspective is a way to make objects look far away or close to the viewer. It adds space, which is an element of art, in your artwork. So here we have 3 hot air balloons. One is looking really close and one is kind of far. And we have one in the middle. How did the artist do this? Well, one thing the artist did was make the balloons different sizes. So the bigger one looks closer to us and the smallest one looks far away. Also, they put the hot air balloons on different places on the paper. The biggest balloon is near the bottom. The medium size is in the middle, and the smallest, or the one that's farther away, is near the top. What else do you see? Well, we can also see the details. We can see the details like you can look inside the basket and you can clearly see the designs on the balloon. Because it's close to us, we will be able to see those details. As the balloon gets further and further away, you won't be able to see the details that well. So, for your challenge this week, I want you to see if you can make things look close or far away. Now, if you're ready for a challenge, then let's talk about one-point perspective. With one-point perspective, you will have a horizon. The horizon is what separates the sky from the earth. This could be water, this can be ground, this can be desert, it could be a pumpkin patch. But the sky and then whatever is on the ground or the earth is separated by the horizon. Yeah, so this is the place where the sun rises and the sun sets. It is as far as the eye can see. Then you have something called the vanishing point. This is the point where all the pumpkins seem to vanish. That just means that they're just too far and we can't see them anymore. Also notice the trees, how they get smaller as they get closer to the vanishing point. There might be more trees, but they just seem to vanish when they get to that point because we can't see them anymore. So if you wanted to draw a road that gets smaller in the distance, like you're driving down the highway, you could use this idea of doing a one-point perspective. And there's a video that shows you how to do that. So if you want a challenge, try that. If you're interested in maybe changing the horizon, look how if the horizon is up high, you can see a lot more of the earth. So here we can see the top of the train. If the horizon is in the middle, it looks like we're standing right next to the road or next to the train. And if your horizon is really low, it looks like we're an ant and we're about to be rolled over by a train. Oh my goodness. Now, for my 5th graders, you might want to try 2-point perspective. So this is actually something they teach in middle school, but maybe you want to go ahead and give it a try. It's called 2-point perspective because, yes, there's 2 vanishing points. on one horizon line. So this is good to show two sides of something. So we can see two sides of this building, two sides of this city block, or even if it's just a box and you want to show both sides of the box, then two-point perspective is one way to do it. So if you're interested in doing two-point perspective, check out that video. So to improve or develop craft, you practice using materials so that you can do what you want. Use tools carefully and practice with techniques and materials. A good tool to use when doing perspective is, a ruler, so it can make nice straight lines. Okay, so just for fun, let's take a look at two different perspectives. Here we have two perspectives. One is from a worm's eye view, and one is from the bird's eye view. Let's look at the one from the worm's eye view. This one, that's right, the one with the tree. We're on the ground like the worm, looking up into this tall, tall tree. What about the bird's eye view? Oh, that's right, this one. You're flying through the trees, and you see down on the ground, we have this girl and this fox. And then all of the trees, these birch trees in the snow. Okay, guys, I hope you have a wonderful week playing with perspective, making things looking near and far. And I cannot wait to see what you create. So have fun and be creative, Coyotes. Bye.